Hi guys, it is Regina RC again. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Today is May the 31st, Sunday, 2020, and today I am going to be transplanting my pepper plants into their separate homes. I got them right here, and as you can see, it's three of them. One, two, and three. And they don't seem to be too happy in the same cup. So I'm going to transplant them, and hopefully they be happier. Today's the big day that they each get their own cup, because right about now they are in one cup, and I don't think they're very happy. They've also stopped growing, so that's a good indicator that they're not very happy. So I am going to be transplanting them today, and these are my little pepper plants. Now I don't know which one they are. I don't know if they're orange, yellow, red, or green, or whatever, but it's three of them, and they're not happy together. So I'm going to be transplanting them today. So please stay tuned. And if you like, please like the channel, and please press the like button, and please subscribe. It would be highly appreciated. So please stay tuned, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so I got all what I need for transplanting my new plants. I got my dirt. It's Miracle Grow. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Maybe you guys can see it right here. I used most of it up, but it's Miracle Grow, and it's the blue one because it was the cheapest. And I got my water, which I will be watering them after I am done. And here are the plants, which I'm going to transplant, 1, 2, and 3. And these are the 2 extra cups that I'm going to use to give them their own. And one is going to get the pleasure of basically staying in this cup, because I don't have a lot of cups to like throw away. So yeah. So when it comes down to it, I do try to save. So first, before I do that though, I want you guys to see my other 3 plants. These are my other 3 pepper plants that I have already transplanted. These are the ones that I thought they were not going to go anywhere. I thought that they were going to die. But it looks like all they really needed was a little bit more love, and that's what I gave them. I transplanted them already, and they seem to be doing good. They've gotten bigger. As you can see, the newer ones, they're still small, and I think it's because they haven't, they haven't gotten, their own little spaces. They're all cramped up. So these ones, they got their own little spaces, and they've thrived pretty well. So they look really good. And this one right here looks good. This one is the biggest right here. So I'm going to be toppling them pretty soon, because I heard that, you gotta topple the top and like cut the top so that they could be like growing out, rather than growing one little small skinny branch upwards. So let's get started. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to basically take him out of this cup. So let's see how this is going to turn out, because I really don't know. Okay, so let's give this a little twitch, because it is long overdue for them, because they have been in this thing for a while. So let's see. Oh boy. Ah, they got a lot of roots on them. I'm gonna try pulling them, because they do not want to come out. But oh, okay. Oh wow, they got a lot of roots on them. mostly on this side, but not sure if you guys can see that. So these are their little roots, and now they're going to be transplanted. So I'm going to take them. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to get as much dirt off of them as possible and like put it right back into the cup. Ooh. I don't want to get the roots though. I don't want to like rip them off or disturb them. So yeah. This may take a while. And all I'm doing is just like tearing away at the roots. Well, I'm tearing away at the dirt so I could get the plants. And I hope they haven't intertwined with each other, because that would be devastating. Now, just to let you guys know, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I have never planted anything in my life. I've never grown anything in my life. My pepper plants, my potato plants, and my bean plants are the first type of plants that I have ever grown. So if I don't know what I'm doing, then I don't even know how it's going to turn up. So I'm just experimenting. I've never done this before. It's just that during the coronavirus, I just thought that maybe I should start planting stuff and, trying to like get things done and stuff. I didn't even know that beans can be grown. I didn't even know that. I know how crazy it sounds, but I didn't even know that beans can be grown. I didn't even know that they were seeds in themselves. I just ate them and that was that. But like I'll show you guys the beans in my my sweet potatoes after this. So I hope that these roots are not dead. So I got one off of there, but I hope that his roots are not completely dead. So I'm gonna basically transfer a lot of his roots over here, and I hope that they're not dead. So I'm basically putting them inside of this cup right here. And I hope that he thrives inside of this cup. Again, I don't know, but because I've never done this before, I just hope that, he'll live and that he'll be happy in his new home. So these are his little roots. And these are the little roots that basically came off of him. And they're pretty small, but I just hope that, he lives. So I'm place him here for now. And I'm going to get the rest of his two little brothers and sisters. Well, I don't know if they're brothers or sisters. They could be both sisters or they could be both brothers. I don't know. But I'm basically trying to get the rest of them up off of here too. But it looks like their roots are basically intertwined, and that's probably not that good. But because I should have been taking them out, but I didn't. So basically, I'm just trying to get the dirt off of it so that I could just get their roots and get them away from each other, basically. Because they've really grown attached to each other. So okay, so finally they were taken apart. So that was a while. That was a minute trying to get these things apart from each other. So I've finally done it. They're apart. The roots look really good. Actually, they look a lot better Then this one's roots, he looks a little frail, but I hope he still makes it anyway. But these roots look pretty good. So I'm gonna put them right here, and I'm going to split this dirt up so that each of them have a couple of their old dirt. So that's his dirt, and take him out of there. I'm gonna put some of the dirt up in here. So each of them have dirt in them. Some of their old dirt they have it. And so now I'm going to do is I'm going to plant that down just a little bit. I'm gonna squeeze that down in there. So now it's like that. I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of them. Just squeeze it down in there. And this one too, just pat it down in there. And yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm still getting used to getting my hands dirty. Maybe I might put on some gloves next time. And this is my potting soil. Whew. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to pour that into here. Okay, and now I'm going to just basically try and pat him down. Alrighty. So he looks like he is doing okay now. Now that he doesn't have a whole bunch of other roots in there trying to take over his turf. He's in there by himself. And hopefully he'd be happy by himself, because they were not happy together, I could tell. So now this is how he looks now. I'll be toppling him later. He's the one who basically, yeah, he's done now. So now I'm going to do the rest. So I'm going to take him. This was the first one that I had actually took out. So I'm going to place him in there. Man, I hope this guy don't die. His roots look very, very, yeah. They don't look very happy, his roots. So, but I guess I'll never know. I just hope that he's okay. I hope I didn't tear his roots off, but I don't know. But I'm going to take this anyway, and I'm going to pour it inside of here. And I've just made a mess everywhere. Okay, so let me stand him up. And I just want to make sure that he's nice and snug in his new home. So it looks like he's, you know, nice and snug. I hope he's nice and snug. And I'm just going to pour just a little bit more dirt for him, because Okay. So he has his little nice dirt in there. Okay, so now he's also done. And it looks like he's nice and snug. And last but not least, it is him, the last one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this last little bit of dirt that's right here. And I'm going to pour it inside of this cup. Pour some in there. Because I don't like to waste this dirt. And I'm going to take some more of this dirt and I'm going to pour it into this cup. Because last thing I need to do is be wasting dirt. Okay, so now I'm going to take him, put him inside of here. And hopefully he thrives as well, because it's no sense of him dying off. So he's right there. And I want to make sure that he is nice and snug. So I'm going to take my little bag of dirt and pour it up in there. And have him nice and snug up in there too. All right, so now all of them are nice and snug, and they're new. Well, at least two of them are nice and snug in their new cups, and one of them got the pleasure of staying inside of his original cup. I will be transplanting them again one more time, and this time they will be transplanted into their permanent pots, and I won't bother them anymore. And okay, he's been cut. He has his little slits. I always make sure they have little holes at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. Here's a hole right here. This is right here, and it's another hole that's right there, and then another hole that's right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see those holes. And I always make sure that I have holes in the bottom. And this one as well has little holes in the bottom. Not sure if you can see it. So that way, you know, I could plant them, and that'll be that. And I also have the little cups underneath them. They're the little plastic cups. I'm just taking some of this old water and pouring it inside of here, so they have some extra water. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Take some water and just pour it in there. So now, okay, just pour that back in there. Okay, so now it looks like, oh, wait, hold on. I feel like a mad scientist right now. So now each of them have their own little waters. So I'll put him in here, and him in here, and him inside of here. So now all three of them have their own little homes. And they look happy already. Look at them. It feels like just yesterday when I planted them. So now they're all going to get their water. So I pour that up in there. And make sure that they have their nice water. Pour that up in there, and last but not least, pour some water up in there. So now all of them have their little water, and they all seem pretty happy. I'm also going to water these ones too because they haven't been watered. So I'm gonna take some water, pour that up in there, let him get some water. Him too, pour some water for him, and for him, pour some water for him as well. Water. And now all six of them have their water. And I'm not keeping all six of them. So I'm probably going to give maybe two of them to my mom. And, uh, and I'm probably going to keep four of them. And because I can't keep all six of them in my window. I'm going to kill my window. So, yeah, I'm probably going to keep four, and, I'm going to give two to my mom. So, next, I want you guys to see my potato plants and how they actually look. Okay, so stay tuned, and I will show you also my potato plants and how they are thriving. Hi guys, so these are my little sweet potato plants. Just in case if you didn't know, I was also growing my little sweet potato plants. I had already transplanted them already. And this one was transplanted into a little pot, a permanent pot. And these two was transplanted basically into dirt. I don't know if you guys remember before, but they weren't doing too well. They had stopped growing, so that was an indicator that they weren't happy. So, I basically transplanted them into their own little cups, and they have their own little dirt, and it seems like they are thriving now. They have both put on more leaves, and their leaves are not as yellowish as they used to be. Like, if you could still see, it still has this little yellowish, like, tainted, which is not as lush as the upper leaves, which is really, really great. The leaves look great on these ones. They look really good. And this one has started growing a little vine. He's gotten really, really long. So I'm gonna probably eventually transplant them just one more time. Actually, I'm gonna transplant them all together into a bigger bucket, and they're all three of them gonna have their own big buckets, and I'm gonna put them outside on my fire escape. And because I don't have like a balcony or anything, because basically I live in the hood, and it's very, very beautiful outside, but you know, I live in the hood, so I don't have many places where I could put them. So I'm just going to put them on a fire escape because this window is just not going to do them justice. So when I replant them, I'll let you guys see it, and I'll let you guys know about the progress. And again, you know, I don't even care if they grow any potatoes. It's just the experience is fun. So and it's relaxing. So thank you guys for watching that.
Okay, and these are my little bean plants. They're black beans, by the way. And as you can see, they look pretty good. They're nice and green. They're growing nice and bigger. This is both of them. I got two of them. This one is the smallest one right here. And this one right here is the biggest one right here. As you can see, he got a lot of leaves on him. And these are my little bean plants. And thank you for watching these ones as well.
Okay guys, so this is the end. Thank you so much for watching, and please again, if you like the video, please press the like button, and please subscribe. It would be highly appreciated. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. And this is Regina RC again. Bye. Love you.